Top of the morning, everyone. Happy Fun Day Sunday. It is June the 29th, as Bill sees it, reading from A Child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. The reality of spiritual experiences. Perhaps you raise the question of hallucination versus the divine imagery of a genuine spiritual experience. I doubt if anyone has authoritatively defined what an hallucination really is. However, it is certain that all receipts of spiritual experiences declare for their reality. The best evidence of that reality is in the subsequent fruits. Those who receive these gifts of grace are very much changed people, almost invariably for the better. This can scarcely be said of those who hallucinate. Some might think me presumptuous when I say that my own experience is real. Nevertheless, I can surely report that in my own life and in the lives of countless others, the fruits of that experience have been real, and the benefactions beyond reckoning. I tell you what, that's so true for me. It's talks about it in the Bible of the fruits of the Spirit, and there's like 9 of them. I don't know all 9 of them, but it said a little bit right here about the fruits of experience. You just have to see it to believe it. You have to see how people are living. And if you knew somebody before they recovered, that's just seeing is believing, I think it's an older song, but it's true. The reality of a spiritual experience. God, my story, this alcoholic addict, God, he put me in a church. He had me Google Baptist church near me when I was sitting there smoking weed all high one day in an apartment. I just Googled it. I started going to church. He had me go to church, and I was still smoking pot when I was going to church. And then he sat me down. God sat me down in front of somebody 3 months later, and I got to hear their story, and basically their story was exactly the same thing I was doing. And I had to give up everything in order to get the fruits of the Spirit, what it talks about. I didn't do it for that reason. I was trying to do it to make myself better, to get sober, because I was tired of going down that life of hell, waking up, rinse and repeat's what I was doing, just getting higher. I was looking for that next high is all I was doing, chasing it, just always, every day, chase. It was a miserable life, and I did it for 40 some years. So this is totally different. If somebody knew me before and see me now, and it talks about the fruits of the experience have been real. It's definitely real. And for me, this alcoholic addict, by the grace of God, only by the grace of God, I get to see this side of life. And it has been a blessing. Each day I wake up, I thank God. It's been a journey so far, and I can't wait to see where it goes. But I'm so thankful to have God in my life, and He's working in my life, and the people in church and people in the AA rooms. It's just a blessing. It's a total blessing, and all I can do is just bow down and thank God for it. Amen. So, if you're struggling out there, pick up the Bible. You know, what do you got to lose? You know, if you're anything like me, there's Ninja Turtles. If you're anything like me, you've tried everything else. So why not try God? You know, just give it a shot. Give it a really good shot. You know, give it your all, like you did trying to find the alcohol or trying to find drugs. It'll be well worth it, I guarantee it. I love y'all very much. I hope y'all have a blessed and safe Sunday fun day. Peace.